Hey guys, it's Laura Hyatt with Team Callahan, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk. This week and today we are talking with a good friend of ours, Amii Best. Thanks, Amii, for joining us.
Hello.
Hi. So Amii is super involved in the community. I feel like you're always doing something, whether it's a nonprofit or a social justice or whatnot. You're always plugged into the know. And so we wanted to pick your brain today as we're kind of in this like season of giving, right? The holidays are around the corner. What are some of those nonprofits that are just maybe a little bit underrated, but are doing amazing work? What are the people and organizations that we should know about? So tell us your top three. What you got?
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate being here, and hopefully we'll, enlighten somebody to some new organizations. So my top three, I have a lot of organizations that are doing a lot of amazing work, and I've been very blessed to have the opportunity to work with them. But right now, my top three are the Frank Callahan's Boys and Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
My second is the S.T.A.R program at Savannah State University.
Okay.
And then my third is the Emmaus House, which is through the United Ministries of Savannah.
Awesome. So let's jump those down. So walk me through,
Okay.
You said the Frank Callen Boys and Girls Club, which
Yes.
we know a little bit about them. Tell us more. What do they do as an organization, and why do you love it?
So they are located downtown Savannah,
Mm-hmm.
and they do a lot for the youth in that area. They have after-school programs. They have mentorships. They currently are one of the few places that is actually offering a virtual day program for students. So parents can pay $25, I think, for the week,
Okay.
and their child can go during the school day, log on and get their schooling while their parents are able to work. And so that is very much so needed at a time where a lot of our students are learning virtually. So they're offering that to a lot of the students in the area as well. They also, when I was reviewing all of the things that they're doing right now, they also make sure they do like a backpack buddies program for kids who may be facing food insecurities. So they do a lot for the children in our community. And there are a lot of people who are now successful, but may have had a difficult start in their life here in Savannah, and will tell you that the Boys and Girls Club was life-saving for them. So I always appreciate the work that they're putting in on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And if someone wanted to kind of get involved with them, I'm sure they have tons of opportunities and tons of ways
Yes.
to get plugged in.
Actually, the easiest way is on the 13th of this month. They will be hosting a telethon.
Yeah, like an
as their like an old
telethon.
school telethon. It is going to be televised on WJCL.
Okay.
I think it's from like 1 to 6 or 1 to 8. I can get you that information to share with everyone. And it'll also be on Facebook Live. So you can call in, make a donation. Yes, so this is going to be their major fundraiser. Typically, they have a gala, but because of COVID, they had to think outside the box. So I'm excited for that, and that's an easy way to get started. I also know that they're often looking for mentors and people just to do things around the building. So I'll share their website and contact information with you to get out.
And we'll link to everything. So,
okay.
Perfect. And
Perfect.
The second one that you mentioned, if my memory is the S.T.A.R program, right?
Yes. So the S.T.A.R program is at Savannah State University, and S.T.A.R stands for Students That Are Rising.
Okay.
This program is for college students who may be homeless, who may have aged out of the foster care system, who just don't have the family support that a lot of us who went to college took for granted. And so the purpose of that program is to help them get connected and to provide them with that support that they need to get through college. So they have a food pantry for those students. They assist them with finding housing, particularly like during breaks. You know, we would go home for Christmas, but they They try to link them up with people in the community to house them during their breaks. I know during COVID, one of the organizations I'm a member of, we did a food bank for them to pack the pantry. They also provide clothing, so they take care of a lot of those
kind of basic needs that I think
yes,
we take for granted.
yes, especially as college students. You know, when we were in college, we weren't thinking about that. Our parents were putting money in our
just called mom
right,
and dad.
right. And so that program, I feel like, is so amazing, is so necessary, and it's not something that we know a lot about, but they are doing some awesome work, helping some young people get their education and be successful.
If we can take away whatever that maybe barrier is or whatever when you're in college and say, listen, you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to think about this common thing like food or clothing.
Right.
There's someone that's going to help you. Then you can focus more on your studies and kind of what you're looking to do.
Yes. So that program is housed actually in the student union at Savannah State. So it's easy access for the students. The executive director's name, her last name is Awe, and I can easily link you with her information, contact information, to see how you can get involved.
I love it. Yes. And then the final organization, your top 3, was the Emmaus House.
The Emmaus House. I love the Emmaus House. It is located downtown Savannah on the same square as the Pink House.
Yeah.
Forgive me for that.
My brain's going
Monday, Monday through Friday, they provide a breakfast from 8. I think their doors open at 8 to like 12 or 8 to 11. I should know this for sure. What they do is they provide a hearty meal for individuals who are homeless. And when I say hearty, they are walking away with meatloaf, mashed potatoes, collard greens. They're walking away with a substantial meal, because if it's your only meal for the day, they want to make sure it's a good one. I have volunteered with that organization, and one of the things that I love about it is you treat those men and women with respect. And so you serve them, you make sure that their food is plated neatly, you make sure that they have everything that they need. Like, you walk in with a sense of, I am serving and giving back, because you want to make people feel like they are important and they matter. So they also allow them to wash their clothes. At one point in time they were doing, and I'm not sure how they're handling all of this with COVID. They also send them away with sandwiches, things that they can, little snacks to take away. But they can come, they used to be able to shower, wash their clothes, check their email, and then also get a wholesome meal that was served with love.
Awesome.
So I love that organization.
Yeah,
I know that right now they need paper products. They're actually doing that, is actually on their Facebook and Instagram. They are very current with both of their accounts. So you can always get information from them there. But they are right now looking for paper products. Styrofoam cups. Yes, they have some styrofoam cups. Paper plates, forks, those type of things.
Awesome. So, and pre-COVID, it was very easy to just show up and kind of volunteer with them as well. So I know there's still some ways that you can physically volunteer with them, and it might just look a little different, so you'd want to check it with the organization first.
Yes. And the only thing I know for sure about Emmaus and volunteering is you have to be 18 years or older and closed-toe shoes. Right. So I know a lot of high school students are looking for things to get community service hours. That one, the last time I volunteered, you had to be 18.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's 3 amazing organizations that are doing work right here in our town, which is, it's just awesome. So anything that you would say or share with someone who maybe this time of year is looking to give back or to get connected, like what's a good kind of first step or thing for them to consider?
I would say, honestly, given if you aren't connected to a church that does a lot of community service, I would actually say the United Way is a great place to start because it's a huge umbrella for a lot of nonprofit organizations. And so you can actually go to their website, fill out a quick little questionnaire, and they will start to send you volunteer community service ideas. So that would be a great way to get started. And it's easy. You just go on their website and you'll find out all of these wonderful organizations
I love it.
that are doing things in our city. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, Amii, thank you so much for your time. I feel like anytime we're ever talking, you're always telling me about these great organizations that you're a part of. And I think we were just talking the other day and I was like, I got to have you on Coffee Talk. So thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me. Sorry about the car. Before we leave, I would like to take a moment to just honor all of our veterans for their service and their sacrifice and just say thank you, which thank you isn't enough, but I would like to just take a minute to say that.
It's the least we can do, right? Just physically say thank you for your service. I mean, it's huge sacrifices, not only to our veterans, to their families as well. So big deal.
Yeah. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, I love it. Well, guys, be sure to tune in weekly for our next episode of Coffee Talk, and we'll see you online. Have a good day.